Yo, what up, YouTube? This is video blog number 2. Yesterday I came at you, just testing out the camera. Today I'm coming back at you with the fresh shave, the clean shave. You know what I mean? The whole thing right here it's all gone. It's all gone. I look like a 7-year-old. So here we are. You get prepubescent Mark Deez on the cam today, and a lot of people hit me up asking about collabs. And they say, yo, we need you on this, we need you on that, we want you on our album, we want you on our mixtape, we want you on our producer album, we want you on this compilation. And people try to trade me beats. And like 2 or 3 years ago, that was awesome when people would just trade me beats for verses. But now, look, man, if I went on here and I went through my email and I showed you how many beats I have just from people all over the world to send me beats, I don't need any beats. So if you hit me up for a collab, man, toss me some bread, man. That's all I want, man. Because this is how I feed my big self and pay the bills, man. So you're helping me out. You're helping me, better my life when you know what I'm saying, pay for a collab instead of just sending me some beats, because I got plenty of beats. I get beats from people all over the world, and I don't really need any. I got a surplus of beats. If I want beats, trust me, I will hit you up and I will ask you for some beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. So please, if you hit me up for a collaboration, do not try to trade me any beats. I do not need beats. I have thousands of beats, stuff that I'll probably never record on, and and I record every day. And it's not like I don't want to record to people's beats, or I don't want to do collabs. But look, man, I get dozens, if not hundreds, of collab requests a week. And maybe 15 to 20% of those are serious. You know what I'm saying? Serious about their craft and really want to, build and do something. And, I don't charge like these ridiculous fees, man. I'm not hard to get at, you know what I'm saying? And I'm quick with it. 24 hours. Ask anybody that's ever got at me for a collab if they didn't get it back the same day that they paid or the next day. And I promise you they were satisfied with the verse, because, um, when I get busy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I give it my all. This is what I do. So please, don't hit me up for collaborations and try to trade me beats. I don't need beats. And another thing people always try to do is say, yo, I got so and so. Yo, I got so and so. Can you jump on this track? And honestly, that pisses me off half the time, because I know good and damn well that you paid the other artists on that track, and now you want to get at me for free. Come on, man. If you can pay them, you can pay me. That's all. That's all I ask. I'm not a hard artist to work with. None of that, man. I'm what I'm saying, professional about it. So please, get at me. We can build. And that's all there is to it, man. You show me love, I show you love. Simple and plain. And but now that we're off that, you know what I'm saying, I'm steadily trying to get work done on new projects. I got a project coming out with a producer from Germany named Rick Mendoza. Maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. It's like an EP. So I don't know what we're going to do with it yet, whether we're going to sell it or whether it's going to be a free download. And I don't want to give out any of the details on it, but it's pretty much a rap. I'm just waiting on maybe a verse or two from some artists. So that'll be out before the end of the year for sure. Because people always ask me, what are you up to? What are you doing? And I know Propaganda kind of came out of left field. So maybe this is another project that'll kind of come out of left field. But outside of that, I'm not really working on any projects. People ask me every day, what projects are you working on? Right now, I'm focused on Grindhouse Gang and Grindhouse Gang only. You know what I mean? That's all I want to get done. Outside of Grindhouse Gang, just the Mendoza project, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll be doing another. I'll be doing another project before the end of the year, but I can't promise you anything, because These things take time, man, and I like to, go through it and make sure everything's right before I jump into something. So maybe you'll see some more projects this year outside of the EP, outside of Grindhouse Game. But I mean, damn, we've already given you Militia of MCs. We've already given you Propaganda. And we're going to probably give you another Grindhouse Gang album by the end of the year or early 2012, depending. And I'm featured on a whole bunch of projects that come out, like the Iron Fist, Snow Goons joint, the Cannabis Lyrical Law, Yoshi's album, Brain the Noise, Volume 2, Junior Machno's project. And all these are out right now. I'm sure there's dozens of other projects that I'm on that I can't even think of off the top of my head. And you'll see those before the end of the year. So man, just stick with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the studio like every day working on stuff. So just stick with me. And you know what I'm saying? We'll make sure. We're gonna keep feeding y'all with music. We're gonna keep hitting y'all with it. And another thing that's going down, my homies Junior Black and Young B, they got a project coming out called The Truth Is Out. The lead single, the video is on my YouTube channel right now. It's called In Georgia. You can see the video. It's been out for a couple weeks, maybe a month, something like that. But go check it out if you haven't seen it. And support the artist, man, because these are the dudes these are two of the dudes that I came up with, like straight up. The first hip hop group I was ever a part of was a group called Triple Threat, which then turned into T3 Soldiers. And the first two members of Triple Threat, obviously, the three of us, was me, Junior Black, and Young B. And you know what I'm saying? I've been building with them dudes for damn near a decade. I've known them for longer than that. So, you gotta realize, man, that I got a lot of fam out there, and those are some of my tightest boys. Like, we come up together, and you know what I'm saying, we still kick it together. Half the time we don't even build on the music shit. We just kick it because we're cool like that. So you'll see their project, The Truth Is Out, and I'm real proud of them, man, because they've been grinding really hard, and that's something that's lacked from them in the past. Like the potential was there, and the chemistry was there, and the feel, the mood was there, but the mindset, what I mean by that, the motivation, the persistence, and the consistency wasn't there. And now it's there, and now they're realizing that they got to get out, and you got to do this hard work, you got to grind. And now that I'm seeing that, man, I'm telling you, I love it, because I come up with these dudes, and I've known them for years. So please support their project. The Truth Is Out. I don't know when it's dropping, but I'm pretty sure the majority of it's recorded, and I'm on one track on there in Georgia. So check that out. Well, I'm trying to think of some other stuff I can cover with y'all right quick. Let me see here. Oh yeah. I wanted to touch on some shit outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know if y'all are wrestling fans or boxing fans or basketball fans, but that's like my top three, man. Boxing, basketball, and wrestling. I know wrestling is a work, not real, whatever, but I'm a big wrestling fan. And I don't know if y'all been catching Monday Night Raw lately, but yo, hats off to CM Punk. Some of the realest shit I've seen in a long, long, long time as far as wrestling, and it's been stale and it's been whack for years. And the whole little CM Punk angle, as of recent, really, really caught my attention. So any wrestling fans out there, y'all are watching this, man, please share your thoughts with me on that, because that was just it's just been an amazing angle, and I want to see how it plays out, because the shoot promo that he cut on Raw a few weeks ago, man, it gave me chills, man. And, you know what I'm saying? There hasn't been a promo to do that, hell, since the Monday Night Wars, since the 90s, man. Since when I was, you know what I'm saying, a kid. So I haven't seen anything of that nature in over a decade. And I want to take the time out to congratulate CM Punk. I don't give a damn if he leaves WWE, he never wrestles again in his life, or never wrestles again for that company in his life. Which I'm sure, if Vince is giving him the leeway to do all this, I am positive that he's gonna re-sign with the company, or has already re-signed. You know what I mean? And man, I can't give enough praise to that dude, because John Cena is the stalest main event character that wrestling has seen in a long time. And in my opinion, like, WWE's in like a transition phase, like kind of what it was before the Attitude Era, where you had like Bret Hart and shit. But Bret Hart is a million times. I mean, Bret Hart's one of the greatest of all time, much better than Cena. So I almost feel bad for fans today because they got to put up with John Cena, because he's just terrible. He really is, man. He's awful. But CM Punk has been a breath of fresh air, and R-Truth's character or whatever with the whole little Jimmy shit, man, that's been great too. So I've been looking forward to Raw for the first time in a long time. They got me watching, so and really watching, because sometimes I just put it on the TV, just not really even pay attention, just one ear out the other. And that's how it was when I was watching Raw, when that whole CM Punk shoot angle started. Like, I wasn't even really paying attention. And then right when he got on the mic, I stopped everything I was doing and just tuned in, man. And even last night on Raw, he was great with the whole bringing back the WWE ice cream shit. Like, that was tripping me out, man. Round of applause for him. Just amazing stuff. But aside from wrestling, everybody knows I'm a huge boxing fan, one of the biggest boxing fans, literally and figuratively. Been around the sport my whole life. Saw a lot of great fights. I mean, man, I love boxing. But recently, the whole Paul Williams, Lara thing, oh my God. Look, I'm going to go ahead and let you know what my scorecard was. I had the fight scored 10 rounds to 2 for Lara. And the judges, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what the scores were, but I know one judge had it a draw. And they gave the fight to Paul Williams. Now, I love Paul Williams, don't get me wrong. He's one of the most exciting fighters in the game. He's from right across the river from where I'm at in Aiken, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very familiar with that camp. Like, very familiar with the camp. Been around that camp. Been in the gym where he trains. And I just couldn't believe it. Like, I know he's coming back from a devastating knockout from Sergio, but I expected so much more from him, because he came in at I don't know what he weighed in at, but the night of the fight he was weighing 170 pounds, and you're fighting a little midget, and Paul just fought him wrong. But that just goes to show you that corruption in boxing is still there, and that you know what I'm saying, these promoters. It's just like in the record industry, man. When you hear all these songs on the radio, and you're wondering, how in the hell did this song get on the radio? It's the same way. How in the hell did Paul Williams get the decision when you know he lost? Payola, man. Somebody's in their pockets. Same thing with the record industry. Somebody's in somebody's pockets. The power moves are in full effect. And that's all I can say. I love the sport of boxing. It's the best sport on the planet. And I can't wait to see what happens when Floyd and Victor Ortiz step in the ring. And honestly, I'm hoping Victor Ortiz exposes Floyd. But honestly, I think Floyd's gonna put on an absolute clinic. I think Floyd is just a much better fighter than Victor Ortiz. But hopefully this fight, after the Pacquiao-Marquez fight, because I know they're fighting again, after that fight, I hope that it leads up to another attempt at a Floyd Pacquiao matchup, which I think Pac-Man's going to destroy Floyd. That's why I don't think Floyd will get in the ring with him. I think Pac-Man is pound for pound the best fighter on the planet, and Floyd is number 2 pound for pound best fighter on the planet. And I think if Floyd wants to solidify his legacy, he thinks he's one of the greatest of all time. If he wants to solidify that in my book and the books of many boxing enthusiasts and students of the game, students of the sweet science, he has to fight Manny. And if he doesn't fight Manny, then to me he doesn't go down as one of the greatest. If he beats Manny, he's